Hello, I am Danielle Jones. I am a life coach, motivational speaker, and author of Surrender One Marriage Testimony. Thank you so much for being a part of my channel. Here, it's all about inspirational motivation, guidance, and support to your fullest potential. I'm here to walk with you along your journey. Let's take our next step together. Much love and gratitude to you.
Hello, hello, happy people. I hope you are having a beautiful day today. The breeze is blowing and the day is overcast, and I'm just really enjoying this nice, beautiful temperature outside. So my topic for the day today is Black Lives Matter. For those of you who don't know, this is a really big issue going on in my country right now due to recent events that have occurred with hate crimes that have been happening. Thank you for the love. I really do appreciate it. Rick, thank you for joining the live stream today. Ashley, thank you for joining the live stream. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Please let me know how you're doing in the comments. Let's see. Rick says, good morning, sunshine. Good morning, Rick. I hope you're having an awesome day. So I almost didn't get on here to talk about this topic today, but it was so deeply ingrained in my mind that I knew that I had to be true to myself and just get on here and share. Ashley says, hello, Ashley, sending you a wave. Tracy's in the house. Mom, thank you for being here. Craig says, you have been deleted. Awesome. Thank you for the love. I really do appreciate it. But so I almost didn't get on here to talk about this topic today for reasons like the last comment. So I'm sending you the love, even though regardless of what you said, I am spreading love today. And that is what this is all about. Black Lives Matter. It is a very important subject to talk about. Ashley says, bye, Craig. Yes, but I'm sending you off with love. Literally sending the love to anybody and everybody based on this subject, regardless of opinion, regardless of stance. I am solely on here to spread the love today. This is a really important topic right now, and I don't want to shy away from something because people are going to feel offended or they're going to disagree with me. I'm solely on here to share the love today. Ashley says, we are still here with you. Awesome. I'm glad to hear it. So, first off, this is a very sensitive subject. This is very real for a lot of people. And I think that it's important to hit on current events and use what I normally talk about as far as meditation and gratitude and incorporate in this real life subject. This is very real for a lot of people, and I don't want to disregard that. This is very real experience. People have experienced hate because of the color of their skin. I myself went to high school and I was in classrooms where I was the minority and people would make fun of me for the color of my skin. So I definitely can relate. I've had experience with this. I actually had been in a relationship before where someone had told me, well, if I knew that you were white, I would have never asked you out to begin with. So I definitely know what it feels like to be on the other end of things for receiving prejudice. And it really doesn't feel good. It really doesn't. But the wonderful thing is that I have come to a place, and I feel like I have always been this way. I am colorblind, especially when it comes to that aspect of skin. I literally love everybody for the human that they are. I do not, saying Black Lives Matter is not even something that would normally come out of my mouth because I don't call people black and white like people are constantly referring to. And as long as we are referring to people by the color of their skin, as long as we identify with the color of our skin as humans, this is always going to be a continuous issue. And I am in support of Black Lives Matter in the aspect that every single person is important, and anybody who has received prejudice and racism in their lives, I really do support them and want to show them that they can overcome anything in life, regardless of the color of their skin. It is so important that we come together as people and realize that we are one. We are one and the same. We all have these struggles, and they're all individual, especially for Black Lives Matter. They have come together as a people who have had a similar struggle, a common place. And I can completely resonate with that they want to group together and they want to raise up their vibration. They want to better their experience, and they are taking action to do something about it. They no longer want to be victims to their circumstances. They want to do something about it, and that is really, really powerful. Mohammed, thank you for joining the live stream today. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Please let me know how you guys are doing on the comments, and if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to interact with me on here. I absolutely love to do that. So again, like I said, getting on here, I was feeling a lot of resistance. I was meeting a wall, and I have learned in this lifetime that whenever I reach a wall, I make myself overcome it. So I jumped on here and talked about this very crucial and sensitive subject that is going on in our society right now, especially in the USA. Zaid, thank you for joining the live stream today. I hope you're having a beautiful day. But if we can begin to identify ourselves as human beings, instead of identifying with ourselves by the color of our skin, and stop identifying with history and the past struggles. The reason why the historical figures have stepped up and produced change is so we no longer have to live separate lives anymore. When I look at you, I see you as a human. I see you as someone who I am connected with, who I am one with. And I am going to give you unconditional love regardless of what it is that you look like or what shade you are. That doesn't matter to me. And it should not matter to anybody else. The most important thing is to start embracing who we are. Actually, one of my dearest loved ones compared this to a disease the other day. And it's important to me to identify that the color of your skin cannot be compared to that, because with disease, you want a cure. You're not proud of your disease. But if you are proud of the color of your skin, if it is something that you want to stand up for, then allow yourself to stand up for it. Have the courage, be powerful, make yourself live the best life that you possibly can. Because when we're constantly living in fear, when we're constantly living in victimization mode, when we're constantly making excuses for ourselves of why it is that we can't do what it is that we are meant to do, then we are only working against ourselves. So I'm here to reach out to all of you, based human level, and to say, let's raise up together. Let's be powerful together. Let's love each other unconditionally. Let's see. Mustafa, thank you for joining the live stream today. Mustafa says, racism is everywhere in all the world. Why? It's because we continue to separate ourselves. We continue to identify ourselves as different. And we need to come to this level where we realize that we are all one. And when we are all excelling, that is when we are going to take the human race to an entirely new level. Mustafa, I'm sending you a wave. Saeed says, hello, hola, coma. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I hope you are doing well. James, thank you for joining the live stream today. Mustafa says, I'm not the first one this time. That's completely okay. I'm glad you're here, Mustafa. Good to see you. Chloe says, thank you for using your voice about something so important. Absolutely, and I know you are as well. My sister's in the house, everybody. Sending the love. Let's see, I can't pronounce your name, but it says, hello, Danielle. How are you? I'm doing amazing. Thank you for being here, especially on this important subject for the day. And thank you for the love. Sending you guys all the love. But seriously, there are people who are victimized based on the color of their skin. And as humans, we are meant to overcome that. We are meant to overcome that. We can stop living the victim lifestyle and we can step into our power as one, together, by loving each other unconditionally, by not seeing each other by the color of our skin, by not seeing each other by our past experiences, We can let go of the trauma. We can let go of the history. We can be thankful for the history and still let go of the pain at the same time. Stop buying into the past struggle. Stop buying into the past experiences. It's okay to be grateful for something and still let it go. And move on to this new level that we are meant to experience as human beings. Human beings are waking up right now. We are getting to a really high vibe level. And a lot of it is happening because of this pandemic that has been going on. People have been home. They have been focusing on themselves. They have been focusing on what's important. Family, taking care of themselves as an individual. And it is raising our vibration, and it's important to use this in every single aspect of life. So if you feel like you are identifying and separating yourself or anybody based on the color of their skin, based on the past experiences that you've had, stop doing that. Just start loving people. Just start being grateful for each other. Let's see, I had someone pop up. I had to move it out of the way. Thank you for being here and joining the live stream today. But the thing is, if I offend you, my love goes out to you, regardless. And that's okay. There is room for growth here. Regardless of the stance that you hold, I love you. I love you for your pains. I love you for whatever you look like. I do not care. That does not matter to me. What matters to me is that we are connected as humans and we all experience the struggle, and I identify with that. I resonate with that. And I am excited to continue to encourage you to overcome our circumstances together. I love people. I love humans. And I love you. And if this is the only thing that comes out of it today is one person chooses to love someone that they possibly would not love before, that they walk out their door and say, you know what? They look out the door and they see a stranger walking down the street, and I know, you know what? I love you. I'm thankful for you. I'm thankful for your presence here. Mustafa says, but let it look in personal window. You inside yourself don't believe racism inside human beings. We cannot change. That is a natural in us. If that is your truth, that is the truth that you are going to experience. This is a really, really big thing. If this is a hard pill to swallow, I'm just going to be very real here. I have very, very real experience with this. Whatever you accept as truth, whatever you believe to be true, is going to be validated in your experience. If you can wrap your head around that, it will absolutely 100% change your life. So if your beliefs are not working for you, if they are working against you, if you want to experience hate, you are going to experience hate. That is going to be validated through your experience. But if you want to experience unconditional love, if you want to experience growth and expansion, power, then step into that unconditional love and unconditional gratitude today. Start loving your neighbor just because they're your neighbor. Start loving the stranger walking down the street, the stranger on the bus, the stranger on the train, just because that's who they are. Not because of what they look like, not because of where they're from, not because of their past experiences. Love them because they're them, because they're exactly who they are meant to be. Love them based on that. If we continue as human beings to believe in racism, to believe in being prejudiced, if we continue to support that truth through our feelings, thoughts, and actions, it is going to be validated in our experience. It is going to. So unless you want that validation, unless you want that truth, unless you want that experience, then let it go and just start loving people unconditionally. I actually have had in my mind for many, many years that I want to adopt a child in the future. I have 3 biological children of my own that I share with my beautiful and wonderful husband, and we have beautiful children. But someday it is definitely in my potential, in my heart, that I possibly could adopt in the future and possibly foster in the future. And let me tell you, the color of someone's skin is not going to be a factor. The color of the child's skin will never be a factor. That does not exist in my world. And I want to encourage that to be a part of your world. If that is not your experience, if you hold prejudice in your heart, if you hold racism in your heart, if you hold fear in your heart based on past experience, based on that, I'm here to encourage you to let that go. It is okay. I know there is pain. I know there is hurt. And I know that feels very real for you. But you also have the ability to let that go. Thank you for the love. I really do appreciate it. You have the power right now to let go of the trauma, to let go of past experiences, and to just step into unconditional love. There is a woman, and I'm giving an example that is a very real example, and this happens all around the world, but this is general. This is not defined by one circumstance, but this happens all over the world. There was a woman who was a different color skin than the person, but she had a child that was murdered by someone of a different colored skin. And it came down to the trial, and the man was punished, and he received a lifelong sentence, and he got the karma that he deserved. He got the justice that he deserved for taking the life of somebody else. But let me tell you, that mother did not identify with the pain. She did not identify with the color of her skin. She chose unconditional love, and she went and hugged that person who murdered her child. And it was not by accident. It was by choice. She went, and for years, she went annually and visited that person for his life sentence. And she shared that unconditional love. She took the unconditional love for her child, and she placed that love in that person who had killed her child. If that is possible, a lot of you can admit there's no love as unique and real as the love that you have for your child. If that woman could use her power of unconditional love and place it in the life of a man who had done that to her child, the world is literally unlimited. You have the ability to love unconditionally, regardless of the color of someone's skin, regardless of the past traumas that you've had or the prejudices that you've experienced in your lifetime. Mustafa says, these days, I'm questioning about the sense of life, why we are here. Life, it just keeps hurting us. What is the meaning of life? Because whenever we dream, we just find it kicks us in the behind. Let's see, there's more here. It says, behind, but lost your father or someone of your friend or racism, you will find someone killed somewhere because of his skin. Absolutely. It does happen. It does happen all over the world, regardless of the color of their skin. It does happen all over the world. And it's people hate crimes. It's people hating on people. And the power is in unconditional love. Those people who are killing other people are hurting. They have experienced hate and pain in their life. They've experienced trauma that they are drowning in. They have no idea what unconditional love feels like, looks like, or even that it exists at all in the world. And when we crack open the book, when we break the mold, when we smash the boundaries and the walls that we have created for ourselves as humans, and step into that real power of unconditional love, we step into our full potential. Us as a world will raise our vibration, and we will have new, powerful experiences as one. not separated, but as one. Tierno, thank you for joining the live stream today. I'm not taking away your past experiences. I'm only encouraging you to say thank you. If you can say thank you for anything, you transform it into good, into working toward your benefit and the greater good. The reason why we constantly experience struggle, when we reach a good place in life, when we reach some successes, when we get close, it's because we're identifying with the struggle. It's because we're identifying with our past and with our negative experiences. We have to change our focus to the good if we want to create more good in the world. The negative and the darkness always will exist. The dark and the light is always there. The positive and the negative will always exist in everything. It is what you choose to see, what you choose to spread, what you choose to experience in life, what you will magnetize to yourself, and what you will put off out into the world. Karma, a lot of you know what karma is. It's what you put out is what you get back. If you are giving off light and love, it is what you are going to get back into your life. If you are putting out darkness and negativity, it is what is going to come back to you full circle regardless. But so many people are convinced by their past experiences. So many people are convinced by their circumstances that they are experiencing right now, and they want to hang on to it. They don't want to let it go. They're buying into it and accepting it as truth. But I'm here to tell you that when you let it go, when you become thankful for it, and when you just let it go, and when you stop buying into it, and when you just start putting out unconditional love, unconditional gratitude for the next 90 days to a year, you are literally incorporating that into your DNA, and therefore you are creating a new experience for yourself based on that. Based on what you are ingraining in yourself. You are a projector. As a human, what it is that you are downloading into your body projects into your experience. This is really, really important for you to understand. And it sounds really philosophical, theoretical, not real. It sounds like it's not real, but it is real. You are a projector of your experience on the inside. So if you are experiencing unconditional love, if you are experiencing unconditional gratitude, that is what you are going to experience in the outer world as you apply it to your life over the course of the next year. 98% of who you are as an individual changes over the course of the year. And as far as the subject of Black Lives Matter, I love you guys unconditionally. I can identify with the struggle. I know what it feels like to be on the other end of the stick and know what it feels like to be judged based on the color of my skin. I know what that feels like. And I'm extending unconditional love to you today. And I know a lot of you will send it back because that's what humans do. Once they feel the unconditional love, once they experience it, they're just excited to share it with somebody else. That's what paying it forward is all about. When someone is on the receiving end of paying it forward, they're excited to keep it going. They're excited to keep the chain reaction going, the ripple effect going. But they have to receive it. So if you have experienced love, if you have been forgiven ever in life, if you have been loved ever in life, if you have received a smile from a stranger ever in life, then you have been on the receiving end of unconditional love. And my encouragement to you is to pay it forward. I am utilizing the subject of Black Lives Matter because it is important to sit there and resonate with people who are in pain, to identify on their level what they are experiencing, but we don't need to stay there. We need to step out holding hands together as humans and realize that we are powerful, creative beings capable of so much more. If you want to delete me based on this, it's okay. I love you. I love you anyway. If you are in support of this, then take this out into the world and share that unconditional love. Share that unconditional gratitude. I do not care about your stance on this. I love you anyway. You have obviously experienced trauma and pain, and my encouragement to you in this moment is to take this unconditional love and pay it forward. Keep it going. Keep it going. It doesn't need to stop with you. And honestly, I know it won't stop with you. I know you are going to feel this unconditional love on the other side of this live stream today. And I know you're going to take it and keep it going. You're going to keep going with the ripple effect. You're going to keep going with the chain reaction. Let's hold hands as humans and sit with people in their struggle for a moment and be like, you know what? I get it. I'm listening. I'm here. But let's hold hands and step out of this struggle together. Let's do it together. Let's stop seeing ourselves as separate. Let's stop identifying with our differences and start identifying with what we have in common. What do we have in common? We are human. What do we have in common? We've all experienced struggle. So let's step out of it together. I'm here to listen. I know you are an individual. I know you have your own personal struggles. And I get that. I'm listening. I'm here. And if you want to reach out to me and message me and vent and do whatever it is you need to do to become grateful for it and to love it and to let it go and to grab hands with me and step into our power and creativity, to step out of the victimization into our power, then I am here. And I know that there are a lot of other people who are going to watch this that feel the exact same way. So if you agree with this, say amen. Say I'm here. Say I'm a shoulder to lean on. I'm a listening ear. Whatever it is, be that unconditional love. Identify with the struggle for a moment to resonate with each other, and then step out together. Identify with the power. Identify with the fact that humans are amazing and we are capable of so much more, and we are stepping into our next moment together. I love you guys so much. I love, love, love you guys so much. Feel this. Feel this. I'm sending it to you. It is very, very real. I will talk to you guys again soon. Seriously, if this resonated with you, comment, give it a like and a share. Reach out to someone. Reach out to someone right now who you know identifies with this struggle and say, like, listen, I'm here, but let's step out of this struggle together. Let's step into this human power together and really show the world what is possible. Be a guiding light. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you again very soon. Until next time, thank you for all the love. Much love and gratitude to you. Bye.